Spiritual formation. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Gary. Thank you for giving me a few moments of your time to go on this learning journey of what it means to be formed spiritually. Today's shortcast is going to focus upon loving mercy. Continuing with Micah chapter 6, verse 8, we are told that he has shown us what is good and what God desires of us to act justly. That sets up the third command from God, that we are called to love mercy. I want you to think about that phrase. Keep in mind, this is from the Old Testament perspective. We're not just supposed to believe in mercy. We're not supposed to just give obeisance to mercy. We are called to love mercy. And we will if we understand what sets it up. When God gets to determine what is good, when God asked us to do something that we know we can't do, we realize the only way we can live is on mercy. I can't act justly, but Jesus did on my behalf. In his death and resurrection, he accomplished what I cannot. And so I can have a great joy in my life. I can love mercy because it is my only hope. Now, you wonder who wouldn't fall in love with mercy? And we do when we receive mercy. But it's more difficult often for us to extend mercy. Keep in mind that James, who wrote, "We all stumble in many ways," he continued to write in chapter 2, verse 13 of James, "Mercy triumphs over judgment." Spirituality is based on this notion, where we are thrilled with mercy. We're the biggest fans of mercy that there could be. An example is of a young girl who got this down to a T, was told by Rick Riley. Rick is actually her dad. Rick has been an 11-time Sports Writer of the Year. They adopted their daughter, Ray, from Korea. She grew up and was convinced that her biological mom was a movie star, a pop princess, famous singer, something like that. Rick and his wife concluded, look, she really needs to try to meet her biological mom if we can set that up. There weren't guaranteed assurances, but they were told if they would come over to Korea, there's a chance. Mom said that she would agree to meet with them for 30 minutes. So they all took this trip, flew across the ocean, got set up, went to the coffee shop where they were supposed to meet the mom. Rick watches his daughter's heart begin to sink more and more and more. At the time that her mom was supposed to show up, her biological mom, nobody showed up. They waited 30 minutes. They waited an hour. They waited 2 hours. And then 3 hours. And still, she hadn't shown up. Until just as they were about to get up and give up, a woman walks in very determinedly, walks right up to them and says, look, I'm the interpreter. She's out in the alley. If you follow me, she'll give you 10 minutes. Rick looked at his daughter and said, Ray, if you've got anything to ask her, you better ask it quick. We don't know how long we will have. So they got out into the van where there would be some privacy. And Rick was surprised to see his daughter pull out a piece of paper where she had written the first 3 questions she wanted to ask her biological mom. The first question was, why did you give me up? It was a one-word response, shame. Then the next question was, where is my father? Again, the woman dropped her eyes and said, I don't know. And then the third question really surprised Rick. When I was born, did you get to hold me? And the woman broke out in tears and just shook her head. No. And then, in words almost too beautiful to be believed, Rick heard his daughter say, well, you can hold me now. You can hold me now. The mom and the daughter hugged each other. In that moment, the mom wouldn't let go. Here was a girl that wasn't judging this woman. She wouldn't say, how dare you? I made my way over here, was so eager to see you, and you leaving me waiting like this. No, she wanted to show her mercy. This is an 11-year-old girl who understands mercy. And it's the same attitude that we need to have toward mercy, that we only exist because of mercy. Thank you for giving me a few moments of your time on this learning journey of what it means to be formed spiritually. I hope that you're enjoying this. Hope that you're learning from this. And I would be so appreciative if you would share this content on your social platform so that others could be made aware of this opportunity to grow in a learning community. Until we can meet again, we bid you Godspeed. Bye for now.